Hey there everyone, and welcome back to YouTube Foundry. I'm Richard, and what we're going to do in this video is take a look at the interface for YouTube that is on your computer. Now there's also an interface you can download through the app onto your mobile device. That interface is going to have a lot less functionality, and in fact, if you're going to be publishing videos on YouTube, you need to become familiar with that computer browser-based interface because there's a lot more things you can do there. In fact, there are things you can do there that you simply cannot do on your mobile device. So without any further delay, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this is the page you see when you go to your YouTube account page. So you log into YouTube, you go to youtube.com, and you log in with your username, and this is the page you see first, okay? This is not your channel page, this is your account page. And there's a lot of stuff on this account page, but this isn't really what we want, right? What we really want is the channel page. Now, how do you get to that? Go back up to your icon up in the upper right, and you can see the red flashing arrow. You're gonna click on that, and it's going to bring this up. And what I want to do is I want to go to view your channel. So I'm going to click on view your channel, and it's going to bring up this kind of an interface. This is the main interface where you're going to be doing most of your work. So it's got a couple of buttons, the customize channel button. I've got a whole video on how to customize your channel, and you might want to go watch that video. We'll come back to that button, and I'll show you first just these featured channels that I've got down at the bottom. These are a couple of my other channels I might want people to see. So I've got these featured channels down here, and I'll show you how to add those. It's not hard, but I'll do a little short on how to add those. The next button is this Manage Videos button, and we'll get to that in a moment. What I want to do is point out first the View Channel Stats and the IQ. This is a tool that's available through vidIQ, which is an add-in. It's a subscription service, and we'll talk about that as a possible tool that you might choose to use as you create content for YouTube. I have it, and I use it, and I just think I'll show it to you in a minute. Now, what we want to do now, though, is go to the Manage Videos tab. So I'm going to click on Manage Videos, and it's going to take me to this next screen, and it's going to list all my videos down. Now, it's going to list them pretty much chronologically. I can change that. I can change that date and do those, in a different order if I wish. But I think the best way to do it is this way. And it only orders them for that page, right? So that shows me like May 28th. And down through June 11th. But if I click it back, it's going to take June 11th down through May 8th, 28th. It doesn't show me doesn't reorder all the videos in my in my channel. Now you'll notice I've got about 30 videos right now. I'll have a lot more as we go on as the channel grows and develops. Now a couple of things, when you first see this, you're going to see the thumbnail for the video. It's going to tell you how long the video is. It's going to have a description for the video. Then under the visibility, it's going to tell you the current publishing status of that video. Now you can change that by clicking on the down arrow, and you can change it to private, unlisted, public, or schedule. And you can schedule when it comes out, but you'll have to be critical. When you click on this, let's say I change this to private, notice it says I have to save it. If you don't hit save, if I just hit cancel, it's not going to change that at all. If I wanted to change it, I have to remember to hit save on that. This is going to tell me if there are any current restrictions on the video. Right now, there are no current restrictions on any of these videos. It's going to tell me the date that I uploaded the video to YouTube. And this is going to be an important date because you want to try to find videos sometimes. You want to know how long they've been out there. And so that's an important date for you. It tells you how many views the video has, how many comments it has. And then it gives you a likes versus dislike. And that's going to be a percentage that it's going to give you. And you like that percentage to be pretty high. You don't want that percentage to be low. Now, another thing, when you hover over, so in its bare form, what you see is the description of the video under the video title. But if you hover over that, it's going to give you some new buttons. The first one is a details button. Now, this details button does exactly the same things if you click on the title or if you click over to the left on the icon, on the thumbnail. Any one of those three will take you to this next item, which is details. And you click on details. This is a screen that will look familiar to you. This is the screen that you go to when you upload a video, and you have to add a bunch of information about that video. So, we'll talk about that. We've talked about that before in another video. We won't go back through all this again. So I go back to that screen. The next button is an analytics button. When I click on this, I'm going to get a lot of analytics about this video. If I want analytics about all my videos, about my channel as a whole, I have to go to a different place, and we'll see that in a minute. And we've got a lot of things here: overview, reach, engagement, audience. If you've got a channel that's been monetized, you're going to get some additional information, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. You also have a button over here that's going to tell you what the comments are so far. There are no comments on any of these videos because they haven't been published yet. This is going to allow you to view the video on YouTube. So it's actually going to show the video. You can actually do this exact same thing. So if you click on the title or the thumbnail or this edit button, and then you click on the thumbnail over here to the left, you got the option to play the video, or you can play it over here. I mean, you can play it everywhere. There's a lot of different ways you can play your video. So YouTube makes sure that you have the ability to watch the video. And you do want to watch your own videos because that's going to help you to understand your video, whether or not it looks good, whether or not there are errors in it. I recommend always watch your video before you upload it. Make sure there's nothing in it that looks weird or things you said that weren't correct. I'm really guilty of sometimes posting things that I look at afterwards and I say, oh man, I didn't say that right. But you've got to, it's a good idea to check all that before you post it. So, and the last button has 3 dots that come down. And you click on those, you get some options. You can edit just the title and the description. That brings up a window that looks like this. It's kind of nice. The next thing you can do is you can get a shareable link. So this is where you can copy a link that you can send to somebody. Say, here's a video I want you to watch. And that's a good way to get it. Another way to get that link, by the way, is to click on the edit tab again and go over here. Anytime you see this little button here, you can do it here. There's other places you can do it where you can copy the link to that video. The other thing you can do here is you can promote the video, and we'll do a video on how to promote your videos and whether or not that actually works. Then you can download your video. This is an important tool available to you where you can take a video and you can download it and save it. I think it's a really good idea to archive all of your own videos. So you simply click on download here. It's going to start up here in the upper right. It's going to start a download process, and it's going to download the whole video, and then you can save that video onto your hard drive or onto a separate hard drive or into the cloud somewhere, but you maintain your own archive of videos. That way, if something should happen to your video on YouTube, it should get corrupted, it should get deleted for some accidental reason, or maybe even YouTube cancels it, you've still got the video that you can show or post somewhere else. You've got that video, because if they lock your channel down, you lose access to all this stuff. So you need to have an archive of your own videos stored somewhere on a hard drive. It's not a bad idea to just purchase a separate hard drive to download all your videos. I've got like 300 videos. It'd be a nightmare. It'd be impossible to recreate those. I'd have to start again from scratch, and I don't really want to do that. Now, the next thing we might want to do is we want to actually look at some of these analytics. So before I go into Studio, I'm going to actually change my channel. I'm going to go to a different channel here. I'm going to go to the Cowboy Survival channel. And the way I do that, I just click on the icon up here. I'm going to go down to Switch Channel. And I'm already logged into that channel, so I will click on it, and it will allow me to log into that channel. Now, if you're not logged into it, it gives you the option. So it brings me right into the studio here for this particular channel. So I've got some stuff going on here that I want you to see. I'm in the dashboard right now. If I was to click on content, it's going to take me right back to that listing of all the videos that we just saw. So in the dashboard, I've got a lot of stuff going on the screen. Let's start on the left. What we've got is this latest YouTube short performance, and it's got some information about where it ranks, how many views it's had, what percentage of the video do people view. Not a high percentage of people in this video did not get a high percentage of views, even though it got 1,100 views. Now, this is simply your published videos. It has a lot of your most recently published videos and how they're doing. You've got down here your latest post. Now, you can do in YouTube, you can do videos, you can do shorts, you can also do posts, which are emails that go out to your subscribers. It could be polls that go out to your subscribers. It could be announcements that go out to your subscribers, and you got those there. This is one I did a post last week on my video on making charcloth on this channel, and I can go to the post tab, and it'll show me how all these different posts are doing. Go to the middle. It tells me some of my new achievements. I've hit 5,000 subscribers. I'll probably hit 5,100 here in the next 48 hours because I'm at 5,094 right now, and I'm picking up about 10 to 20 a day. So that's probably going to hit 5,100 really quickly. It tells me the number of views in the last 28 days, the amount of watch time in the last 28 days, and the estimated revenue I've earned in the last 28 days. It also shows me my top videos over the last 48 hours. And now it shows some comments that I've gotten from people, and I can view more of those if I wish. And it tells me some recent subscribers, and I can also see more of them. Down at the bottom, it's got this thing, YouTube Education from vidIQ, and I think I get that because I'm a vidIQ guy. I will be watching that video and trying to learn more about SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization, and we'll do a whole video on search engine optimization here. Over here to the far right, you've got some ideas for you. YouTube provides this. Says I could make a channel trailer. A second one says how videos get discovered, and it tells me I can go search that and watch a video on how videos get discovered, so that I might get some information from that to help me. This one is learn about ad-friendly guidelines. So this is all stuff that I can watch, and these change from time to time, day to day. You get a different one of these. This is the news roundup that comes here. This is a really important little YouTube creator video you can watch. I check this once a week or so. Down here, the Creator Insider is really good. You're going to see a lot of this young lady. She does a lot of these videos. I think she's their chief video person for the Creator Insider. She's somebody who works at YouTube and does a lot of this interesting information. They're always telling about new things that are happening on YouTube, and it's a great video to watch at least once a week to learn more about YouTube and about the platform. If this is the platform you're going to be making money, you need to become an expert on this platform. So I think watching these videos is good. It says what's new in studio, increasing shorts length, expansion of channel permissions, and upcoming changes to community guidelines. And that's probably the stuff she'll be talking about, some of that in these discussions here. This is a little older one. So that's what you have in the YouTube Studio on the main interface. Now over to the left, you've got some more stuff. So we got dashboard content. We looked at analytics. We'll go do a whole video on the analytics, but you've got a lot of analytics that can pop up here. So I've got overview, content, audience, revenue, and trends. Now you don't get revenues and trends unless you've got a monetized channel. You're not going to get these two. Revenue is going to tell you all about your different revenue, where it's coming from, who's watching, that kind of thing. What kind of revenue? Is it ad revenue? Is it other kind of revenue? Trends is an interesting tool that you can use that will allow you to see what's going on, what some of the latest trends are in your niche that you've identified or that YouTube thinks is your niche, and it'll give you some of the new videos. Like this one's got 419,000 views. This one's got 94,000 views. This one's got 51,000 views. So a lot of things, and this stuff tends to relate to your channel, and it helps you to get ideas of videos you might want to do. So there's two ways to approach YouTube. You can do just the videos you want to do and let them get whatever views they get. Or if you're really trying to make a business out of this, you can look and see what are the popular topics on YouTube right now that I might want to do a video on. And if somebody else has a popular topic, I might want to choose that topic and make a similar thumbnail, make a similar video, and I might get a bunch of views as well. So that's another way you can use that. I tend to use the first approach. I'm doing YouTube because I really enjoy it and I have a lot of fun doing it. But if I was really doing it to try to make a living, I would be really focused on keyword research and what's popular, what's trending right now. Now, we'll go back again. We'll do a whole video on more on the analytics later. Community, this is just a section that talks, basically it's all of your posts that you get, or your comments that you're getting and what your responses have been. So that's really nice. The languages, this tells you the languages that your videos are being translated into. Why this one is only at 1, I do not know. It's just kind of weird. All the rest of mine are at 10. I don't know why that one's at 1. It's kind of weird. Copyright. This tells you if you've got any copyright problems. And when we talked about copyrights on YouTube and how YouTube handles copyrights, I showed you what that looks like if you've got anything with a copyright problem, right? Earn. This tells you different ways you can earn. Right now, all I do is watch paid ads, watch page ads. I don't do, and shorts feed ads. That's hard to say that real quick, right? Watch page ads and short feeds ads. Shorts feed ads. Okay, anyway. So you can also have memberships to your channel, so people can pay for a membership, and in exchange they get exclusive stuff that only they get as members that don't go to everybody else. you get 70% of the revenue. So if somebody pays, if you charge $2 to be a member, or $10 a month to be a member, whatever it is, you would get, if it's $10, you get $77 of that every month, depending on how many members you have. I don't know if I do this unless, number one, I had a whole lot of subscribers, and number two, I had the ability to not only do the videos that my general public is going to be able to see and that YouTube's going to be able to show to everybody, but also do separate content just for my members. That would have to be a pretty big order for me. I'd have to be dedicating myself pretty much full time to be doing all of that, and I don't think I want to do that. You can actually have people give gifts. There are supers. They can shop on your channel, brand connect, and we'll talk about each one of these in other videos. Down here, you've got important things you need to know, how you can earn with ads. The important thing is, if you go up here to watch page ads, it's going to show you, for instance, what you have to do to get monetized. And actually, down in the monetization area, it talks a lot about this stuff. Generally, you're going to need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers minimum before you can do watch page ads on your long form videos. Or you can have, I think it's instead of 4,000 hours of watch time, you can have 10 million shorts views. I can't remember which it is, but we'll talk about that a little later. So it's got a lot of other things on this page that you might be interested in. Customization. This is going to be interesting. It takes you to this customized channel customization page, which if you've seen my other video, you've seen this before. Creator music. Now we're going to talk about creator music, but this is really, really important here. This is where you can get the music that you put on your videos and not have to worry about copyrights. So right now, any of this video I have here, you have to pay to use it, and you have to get a license for it. However, if you go up to view all, and then it's going to give you a choice. You can pick, let's just say I want to look at gospel music, okay? And I put gospel music. I just put gospel. And now I want to look at a license duration that is forever, and I want to look at a price that is 0. That's all I want to see. So, whoops. And all it's going to show me is stuff that is free and that lasts forever. So I have all kinds of different videos or sound bites here, music bites here. And if I click over here on the far right side, it's going to tell me more actions. And one of the things says view usage details. What it's going to tell you here is that this is your YouTube audio library license. You can use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. No attribution is required. YouTube may credit the artist and link the audio library from your video, but you may not make available, distribute, or perform the music files from this library separately from videos and other content. So as long as all you're doing is using this video on your channel, you're good to go, and you can use this music all you want, and you're not going to have to pay any royalty for it, and you're not going to have to get a separate license for it. YouTube is already taking care of all of that. So that's a really nice, useful tool. One of the things you have up at the top is libraries. You find music clips that you like. You can save them by going over here and clicking on this heart that's right here. Click on that heart, and it puts it in your library. And these are some of the videos or some of the audio files that I have liked and that I will download when I want to use them in a video. So that's kind of nice. Now it's got a whole bunch of video IQ stuff down here. The other thing it's got is settings, and we're going to do a whole separate video on these settings. There's a whole lot of them down here, and when you set these settings, you want to make sure that you get them all right. So we'll go through a quick video on how to get all these settings right. So that's what the YouTube Studio looks like. Hopefully now you're a little familiar with it. I think it's helpful to go through it, click on things, look at things to see what kind of tools are there for you. But that's the Studio interface that you're going to be using a lot in YouTube as a content creator. Hopefully this was helpful. We'll see you again real soon right here on YouTube Foundry.